What up, you guys? Extra and Score doing a commentary that a lot of you guys seemed pretty pumped about me doing, and that is how to fake sickness and stay home from school. And I think that this is going to turn out to be a really good commentary. I have a really good set of tips and tricks for you guys to do this, and I feel like if you use this, it'll work out for you for the best. If you do get caught and your parents catch you faking your sickness, don't blame me. Don't make them unsub me or unsub you from me. I don't even know what I'm saying, and I don't even know why I'm not getting into it already, because I was trying to look for like a 10-minute gameplay because I have a lot to say, and I was trying to look for like a 10-minute gameplay, and all I could find was this. So whatever. It's still not a bad game. My shot was on, and then like the lobby kind of died out, and there was just no one. So whatever. But I'm just gonna hop right into it. And I'm just gonna start with the basics, start with the beginning, and then just kind of work my way from there. So you want to fake sickness. There's those days where you just can't go to school, you didn't get your homework done, or it's just one of those days where you don't feel like going to school, and that's totally reasonable, that's understandable. And sometimes for parents, they don't understand that, and they're like, no, go to school. It's like one day of missing school will ruin your education for forever. Missing school for the most part isn't completely bad as long as you don't miss too many days. Like if you're missing like a few days every month, that's probably a little too much. You may need to cut back. I tend to only miss like 5, maybe 6 days of school the whole year, and some of those are legitimate like sick reasons, and I'll usually only use this like once or twice a year. Like I have to limit myself to doing it because, you know, if you do it enough, it'll become like something where you just rely on it, and if you don't get your homework done, you're gonna fake sickness. If you do this too much, your parents will catch on and you will get caught, and then it won't work ever. So be careful when you do this, and you know, that's kind of my warning to everyone. So anyways, the first thing you want to do is you want to make it believable. So what I tend to do is I tend to plan it out. Like in the beginning of the school year, I tend to think like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna want to fake a sickness or get a sick day sometime this year, so I have to build up for it. And so what I'll do is, like, say I have perfect attendance at the beginning of the year, and it might be a little late to be saying this because a lot of you guys probably don't have perfect attendance anymore, but if I had like perfect attendance, I'll like kind of like secretly like brag about it in front of my parents. Like I'll just kind of say it without them really noticing. Like I'll be like, yes, perfect attendance, I have perfect attendance, or whatever, something like that. And this kind of lets them know like, hey, my son's actually like caring about like his attendance, so him being sick must mean a big deal to him, you know, stuff like that. So you can do stuff like that. Also, like, one thing I have to say is don't like fake a sickness right in the morning. Like don't wake up that morning and say that you're sick. Like this is something that you really should plan out, like even the night before. Like the night before, say your stomach hurts or whatever, do that. And one thing I have to say that I never really got is, like, don't fake the flu. Like why the fuck would you fake the flu? Faking the flu causes like it means that you have to throw up or fake throwing up. Why would you want to do that? Why wouldn't you just fake a cough, fake a sore throat? Like why would you fake throwing up? It's so much easier to fake a cough than fake throw up. Don't fake the flu, fake a cold, fake something else. But I've seen kids who fake the flu, and it's just like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, you are the dumbest person ever. Okay? So just remember that, seriously. The one thing I don't have a tip for, to be honest, is thermometers. My parents, I have a good amount of credibility with my parents, so when I say I'm sick, they tend to believe me. For those of you who have parents that don't believe you, and they're gonna make sure like you're actually sick, and they're gonna stick a thermometer if your temperature isn't over 100 degrees, you're not staying home, you're going to school. I really have nothing to say to you. Maybe just try to make it so it doesn't work, like, because you know how it goes under your tongue, just kind of move it around a little bit and make it so it doesn't work or something. Do what you can with it, or for a last resort, if you really don't want to go to school, I would just kind of fake throw up, like in the middle of it, like while they're watching, just kind of fake throw up a little bit. I don't know, I really have no tips for that. This is one thing I've heard. I'm not sure if it's 100% true, and I really don't recommend you trying it, but if you are in a desperate situation, I heard that if you eat a cigarette butt, as gross as that sounds, if you eat one, it'll go down, and you will get drastically sick for 20 minutes. You will vomit it up, and you'll be good as new. I wouldn't recommend doing that because that sounds pretty sketchy, but I mean, if you're in one of those situations where you cannot go to school and you need to get sick, there you go. Happy I told you. But yeah, just build up to it. Make your parents believe that you are like really trying to go to school, but you just can't. And there are maybe some days where you don't mind going to school. Say that you don't really feel like good, like, oh, I don't feel that good, but I'm just gonna go to school anyways. This makes them believe like, hey, my son's not feeling good, but he's still going to school. That way, when you actually get sick, they're more like, well, you know, last time he got sick, he really wanted to go to school, so this time he must really be sick. And don't like start playing video games while your parents are home. Like, if your parents are home while you're staying home from school, just kind of relax, take it easy, so that they don't kind of like regret making you stay home from school. And I'm kind of running out of time. I might talk over my gameplay a little bit. I'm wrapping it up though. One other tip I could give you is that if you want to make your temperature hot or whatever, like, you know how, like, parents feel your forehead, if you want to make yourself hot, two things you can do is that if it's a hot day outside, you can just keep all your clothes on, maybe put a jacket on and say you're freezing, but then when they feel you, you're gonna be hot, obviously. You can also do like 20 steps off and on your bed, stuff like that. Just do like random stuff. You can fall asleep, like wake up early, then go to your desk and fall asleep there and just say, oh, I don't feel that good, I fell asleep on my desk. Little stuff like that will really go a long way. That's pretty much all the tips I have. I really hope this helped you guys, and, you know, let me know if it worked for you. Leave in the comments if you have any other questions, because I answer all my comments. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later.